like I said a little while ago, there are so many crazy things going on behind the scenes in the current entertainment world, but this story is especially sad because it could have a different path, but it doesn't. It absolutely does not. Tori Spelling, who came to TV fame as Donna Martin in the hit TV series Beverly Hills 90210, which I watched every single episode, comes from a family of massive, massive wealth. But she and her children are hitting hard financial times. When Tori's father, TV producer, legendary, I should say, TV producer Aaron Spelling passed away, it is alleged that Tori was left an inheritance of about $800,000. And, you know, that's a decent amount of money, but, you know, I'd be happy with, you know what, I don't care. Like, everybody in my family has passed. So, I mean, my parents, you know, again, the whole money thing, if it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying? It's just not something I focus on. I really don't. But we have to think about Tori's father's net worth was about $600 million at the time of his death. And the bulk of his estate was left to his wife, Candy. Tori did lots of other things, though, besides being on 90210. She's done voiceover work, was on several reality TV shows, and also has had a 5-year reality show with now estranged husband, Dean McDermott, called Tori and Dean Home Sweet Hollywood. Tori started revealing her financial struggles in 2013 by stating she had to borrow money from her mother for rent and medical bills, as most of her inheritance was spent on bad real estate deals and living a lifestyle beyond her means. In 2022, Tori's net worth was reportedly $1.5 million. Today, it's reported to be around $250,000. So a majority of her net worth from last year to today has dwindled by a lot, by a tremendous amount. It's still not terrible because, you know, you can really live off of $250,000 depending on how you spend your money. But if you were raised and accustomed to a certain lifestyle, this has to be scary for her. I mean, this has to be so confusing. And if no one is helping her, what is she going to do? Girl needs to get help. Now, Tori is currently hosting a podcast with her former castmate of 90210, Jenny Garth, and it's called 90210 MG. They break down each episode. She obviously is making something from that podcast, but I couldn't find out how much, so I'm not sure what type of income she's bringing in from that. Tori and Dean are separated, so she's taking care of their 5 kids, but question is, why is it all on her? Like, why is everything falling just on her? Shouldn't her ex be taking on some of the responsibility? Again, everything's happening behind closed doors. We don't know. We can just speculate. But the media is focusing on her and her alone. So you just have to wonder, where is his involvement in what is going on here? So Tori and Dean are separated, so she is taking care of their 5 kids, like I said, and maybe this is a choice that Tori has made. I don't know. Tori left the family home with the kids due to a mold infestation, and that's where the most recent news began, as she was staying with her kids in a $100 a night motel. The media was all over her for that, but she was doing what she had to do, and that was take care of her kids. She's doing what she had to do. She's in mom mode. What is wrong with that? I don't understand. Today, it is said that Tori is now with her kids living in an RV park. Again, what is wrong with that? I mean, people are making YouTube videos about living in their van by themselves with their dog or their cat, or living in an RV full time. What is, I don't understand. Like, maybe it's me, but I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't. I mean, Dean said, her ex, he's mortified that his soon-to-be ex is living this way But again, I go back to, well, how are you helping the situation? He could be. I just don't know. They're not putting that part of the information out there. Now, there have been several liens against the couple between 2016 and 2018, and they have been in a financial mess for years together. Tori's bank account was seized in 2020 because she owed American Express over $88,000, but she did pay it off last year in 2022. People, of course, are questioning why her mom, Candy, isn't stepping in to help out. So now that's the big thing. Okay, Tori's in an RV with her kids. Her mom's worth over $600 million. Why doesn't she just give her the money? There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. And we don't know if Candy helped her or not. She might have. Now, Candy said in 2014 in a New York Times interview that Tori was left with such a small amount from her father because of her overspending. And Aaron passed away in 2006. Tori was 33 at the time of her dad's passing, so she had already shown that she was incapable of handling her finances. Tori said that she was never taught to deal with money the right way, and that is the key. That is the key right there. She was never taught to deal with money. Financial education should be part of a school's curriculum starting at a very young age, but still to this day, it is not. Why? I wish my kids had learned about money in school. I tried to, pass on what I know, but that should be a regular part of the curriculum for our children going through the school system. Like I said, from a very young age. Money is how you get by. Money is how you can get through your life comfortably. And you can get through it very comfortably if you're smart about it. Now, Tori's brother, Randy, received the same amount as Tori when his father passed. That was $800,000. Randy is now 44 years old and lives in Oregon with his wife and two daughters and has been working as a life coach for many, many years. Randy is doing a bit better financially than his sister, as his estimated net worth is about $8 million. Now, allegedly, Candy did try to find Tori a home, but Tori refused. Again, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We have no clue, no idea. So the media can bash all they want, but you don't know the real story unless someone says it. Unless Tori comes out and says, my mother hasn't reached out to me, hasn't tried to help me. But even at that, we still don't know the whole backstory. Clearly, she's not good with money. Now, are Tori and Randy close with their mother? Only they know. The last thing I could find was in 2022, Tori, Randy, and Candy were together at some event as a night out or whatever. But it seems like they just don't have the closest relationship. And you go to the point of, is it Candy's responsibility to financially float Tori? I say no. I say absolutely not. But as a mother, if she knows that her daughter and children are at jeopardy of being in danger of some way, I would hope as a mother, as a parent, she would step in and help no matter what. I really would hope that. I would pray that is a thing. Now, because Tori is living in an RV is not awful, because she's giving her children a place to live. So I don't think that's as terrible as they're making this out to be. Hopefully, Tori can straighten out her financial life because she is a TV icon and she can definitely capitalize on that, but she needs the right guidance to do so. And hopefully someone trustworthy lands in her path really, really soon. I really do pray for the best for her because, yes, she has lived this lavish lifestyle. I mean, their mansion sold, gosh, the Spelling mansion, I think sold for like around, don't quote me on this, $160 million. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But Candy has access to it all. Now, Randy, I'm not really sure about his financial past, but it seems like he's on the right path and has been for a long time. He did battle addiction, but he straightened his life out. So with Tori and Candy. I read this while I was doing this research. Candy said years ago, I think it was in 2014, or maybe it was 2018, I don't know, that Tori and Dean shouldn't even be together. Probably because they both just don't know how to manage money. But Tori can turn this around. Anybody can. Anybody can take this and turn it around. And I'm confident that Tori can do it because she has her children. She has 5 kids she has to take care of.